everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying this online class so far. Today is day 3 and we're talking all about immunity and how to keep yourself and your family healthy, especially through the winter months. And I just wanted to give you guys another experience with the oils because we can read about them all day, but I think it is more fun and interactive to try using the oils in different and creative ways. So we are going to use Balance Essential Oil today. If you don't have Balance, it's okay. You still can follow along and participate by all means, or you can choose a different oil to use, preferably one that's not too sensitive to the skin and has an emotional property that you want to evoke through this tapping today. So tapping is also known as emotional freedom technique, and it's a combination of ancient Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. So it's pretty cool, and it's something that I use in my community and my own healing quite often. Blends Eastern and Western medicine together really nicely. Really just involves tapping on the meridian points in your body in order to reprogram your brain. So your stress response begins in your brain and the part of your brain called the amygdala, and that is this little almond-shaped part of your limbic system, and it is the source of your emotions and where these negative experiences form and store inside our body. So the amygdala signals that stress response, or that fight or flight response. And we talked a little bit about stress earlier this week, and stress is something that also is going to shut down the immune system and the immune function in the body. So that's why we're talking about it also today, because all disease is rooted in stress to some extent. And I wrote about that statistics, 70 to 90, I think, % of all like hospital visits and are also related to stress. And stress, to be defined not just in, I have so much to do today. I think that's what we often think about. I'm stressed just because I have so much to do. But it's also stress physically on your body, stressing your system in some way. So just keep that in mind as well. And what we're doing today is reprogramming that brain and telling the amygdala that it is safe and that it does not need to go into fight or flight, and that it is okay to relax and breathe, and we can rewire some of these beliefs. So I'm really excited to guide you through this tapping. There are 8 main meridians that we are going to tap on. I'm just going to show you those first. And we're going to start with a separate one, technically the 9th, I suppose, that is the karate chop point of your hand. So either hand, either side for this whole thing, doesn't matter which side or which hand you use. We're going to start with the karate chop point right here, like you're chopping. We're also going to use the inner eye, outer eye, under the eye, under the nose, the chin, the chest, under the arm, and the top of your head. I don't expect you to have those all memorized. You're going to follow along with me. So let's just close our eyes for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. And I want you to tune into your body and how it's feeling today. And just ask yourself, on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the most intense, how stressed or how intense is this feeling of stress for you today? Okay, you got your number? So we'll just keep that in mind and we'll see if we see any changes after this tapping. So now I want to use our oil. Again, I'm going to be using Balance. Balance is the grounding blend for me. I am inviting kind of these balanced emotions into my life and through this tapping, and also this balance of stress and parasympathetic and sympathetic mode in our body or in our central nervous system, okay? So what we're going to do is I put 1 to 2 drops on the palm. Balance is a little thicker. It takes a second to come out. It actually has a little bit of a blue color too. And then I'm going to rub my hands together. And then I am going to rub my hands onto my chest, okay? Ideally, you want to kind of cover that hard plate on your chest, which is called your thymus. Thymus gland is involved in the immune system and production of T cells. Okay, so once you have that covered and good to go, you can also take any of the excess that's aroma and just inhale it. Okay, starting to feel more balanced already. All right, So we'll start with that karate chop point of the hand, taking your opposite hand to tap on that point, and just repeat after me out loud or in your head. Even though I'm experiencing this stress, I completely accept and love myself. 3 times. Even though I am experiencing this stress, I completely accept and love myself. Even though I'm experiencing this stress, I completely accept and love myself. Okay, hands down, deep breath in and out. Now we'll start on our meridian endpoints. Starting with the inner eye, you can choose how many fingers you want to use. This stress, we're tapping 5 to 7 times on each point. Outer eye, it feels like too much. Under your eye, this disease, illness, chronic pain, anything you're dealing with. Nose, I feel like it is all encompassing right now. Chin, all of these feelings start to creep up inside me. Chest, whole hand, or you can tap. Will I ever feel whole again? Under your arm, along that bra strap line. I experience stress all the time. Top of your head, so much freaking stress. Inner eye, this stress. Outer eye, it feels heavy in my chest. Under your eye, I don't feel like I'm worthy of peace. Under your nose, why do I feel this way? Chin, it makes me feel paralyzed. Chest, there is so much I feel like I have to do. Under your arm, there isn't enough time. Top of your head, and sometimes I just don't want to do it. Inner eye, I'm so stressed out. Outer eye, the energy of the world and my surroundings has a deep effect on me. Under your eye, and I worry so much. Nose, I worry about myself and other people. Chin, sometimes it feels like the world is closing in on me. Chest, so how am I going to get out of this stress? Under your arm, all of this stress. Top of your head, will it ever feel better? Inner eye, the things that stress me out in my life. Outer eye, what are they here to tell me? Under your eye, it doesn't seem fair. Nose, why do I have all this stress? Chin, I feel like I have to worry about things in my life. Chest, what would happen if I didn't worry? Under your arm, would something erupt or explode? Top of your head, because having a breakdown is scary too. Inner eye, all of this stress. Outer eye, what if I just decided to let some of it go? Under your eye, what if I chose to relax a little bit more? Nose, what if I put myself first sometimes? Chin, maybe I can let some of it go. Chest, maybe I don't have to worry all of the time. Under your arm, what would that feel like? Top of your head, a weight is slowly lifting off of my chest. Inner eye, I feel like I can breathe a little deeper. Outer eye, what if I decided to change my reaction to stress? Under your eye, I choose to react calmly. Nose, I choose to release some of this tension in my body. Chin, I choose to let it go. Chest, I choose to be my own greatest healer. Under your arm, I don't have to be stressed out all the time. Top of your head, inviting peace into my life. Release your hands, take a deep breath in and a full breath out. You can just keep your eyes closed for a moment as you internally scan your body. And again, take this awareness a little deeper and ask yourself, on that scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the most intense, how stressed out do you feel today? Right here, right now. Blink open your eyes when you're ready. I hope that tapping practice paired with this balance or whichever essential oil you chose to use today brought you a little more peace and allowed us to fall into a little bit of that parasympathetic mode so that our body and our immune system can work properly. Namaste. See you guys tomorrow.